So many people are focused on the outcome of the election instead of focusing on a setup. You make money based off a certain setup, okay? There's never been a setup like this in the markets. We're talking about the greatest short selling opportunity of all times in the history of financial markets. Every possible divergence is on the charts. Every possible bear sign is there. It doesn't matter at this point who the fuck is going to win. Trump, Harris? No, clearly, if you follow 13 market moves, we're pro-Trump. We want Trump to win because at least less people are going to be dying around the world. So if you care about humanity, if you care for people to have a happy life, then you vote for Trump. If you want more wars, more bullshit, more everything, that's bullshit, then you vote for Harris. Guys, that's simple. But we're here to talk about trading. So at this point, if you take a look at the setup, it is the colossal setup of all trading times. I mean, this setup right here blows the fuck out of 1929, 1907, 73, okay, 2000, 2001, 2007, 2008. This is going to be a blow up in the markets like you've never seen in your fucking lifetime. And yet you're sitting there, you cannot even hold your put position for one fucking day because you're overreacting to a little bitty motherfucking green candle. Oh my God, it looks like it's going to go a little bit higher. Oh no, I better be buying calls. Guys, you're guilty of it. I fucking know it because I trade with so many guys who are fucking guilty of it. You look at the green candle and you just can't fucking help yourself. Look, anybody can buy puts or calls. It don't fucking matter. The greatest part of the trade is holding your position. This is where most of the traders lose, is because they cannot hold on to a goddamn winning position if their life depended on it. I had a guy bought puts yesterday. A new fucking guy. He said, Leo, I'll do whatever the fuck. Yeah. He bought the puts and he sold them fucking an hour later. The guy made $500. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you lost your fucking mind? You're selling puts when the market is about to fall down in a way like you've never seen in your lifetime. You're selling your put position. The most valuable thing you have as a trader is a position. Most of the people are so getting mind fucked by the market. And of course, we're temporarily in the artificial market, but the reality is about to hit. And so you don't want to be losing your put position just simply because of what market does in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's not a barometer of the overall move. The overall move is clear. We've told you about the overall move. The market is about to collapse 50, 60% over the course of the next 5-6 months. And the majority part of that move could actually transpire over the course of the next 7 days. So why the fuck would you not hold on to your trade? And it doesn't matter how many audio messages, podcasts, or chart videos are recorded on this. People are fucking weak. We're living in a generation where fucking traders are weak dick motherfuckers because they don't hold their own opinion on the market. See, when you know something is real, okay, it just has not materialized yet. Just because something goes higher today, you don't necessarily just say, oh my God, well, it's a green candle, let me go buy calls. No, man, you have to stay firm with the market. Otherwise, you're going to remain the market's bitch forever. So take a position on holding your puts. Don't be jumping in and out of your trade every goddamn 5 minutes. Don't be jumping in, opening position in the morning, closing it at the end of the day. Don't be doing that kind of stupid shit. Because if you keep doing that, you're only going to catch just a small portion of the move. A small portion of the move will never get you paid in a big way. So if you're wondering, well, Leo, how's that I never locked in a 10x trade or a 20x trade? Leo, I can't even believe that there is a 50x or 100x or a 300x trade that exists. It is because you jumping in and out of your fucking trade so lightning fast, you don't even give a chance to your winning trade to materialize in a profound way that could be life-changing to you and people around you. So stop listening to all the bullshit. Okay, the market's been going higher despite of all the stuff that should have taken the market down so far. And it hasn't happened. Guess what? The market has not dropped by more than 10% in close to 3 years. Okay, It's about to fucking do it. Now, the only difference in the way it's going to do it, and it is going to happen, it is undeniable that the market is about to collapse. And I could be going on forever. I mean, if I was to bring every bearish divergence in this podcast, guys, we'd be here for the next 7 days. I could be talking about this and all the bearish signs I'm seeing in the market. I'm just going to highlight a few. This is a sure fucking thing when you know the market is at the top of all motherfucking tops, because that's what you're looking at as a trader. But it's hard to grasp it because why? Because most of the traders, look, the easiest part of the trade is what? Click the button, buy call or buy put, and that's it, right? We're talking about option trading here. The most difficult part of the trade, which is 99% of the time when the trade is actually happening, and that is holding the trade. So it's when a trader pulls the trigger and he buys puts or calls, after that, the real trade begins. Anybody can click the fucking button, right? And there are instances, clearly, when you see the green candles, and the last thing you want to do is buy puts because you're convinced the market is going higher, because they brainwash you in the media, because they brainwash you by the fake fucking economic reports. But I'm telling you, we're at a point in time where the masquerade of the economic reports is no longer going to be lasting. I mean, tomorrow we're going to job number. It's going to be a good one. Guess why? Because the election is just a few days away. I mean, are you going to recognize it, that this is going to be the greatest short selling opportunity of your trading career? Or are you just going to be like, well, I'm going to buy calls because, man, the job report is good. Let me break some shit down for you here, okay? The job report is going to be good simply because of goddamn politics. It does not reflect the reality. Just like in 2007, 2008, okay, the housing market, everybody was bullish on it, but it did not reflect the reality and the fact that housing market was completely fucked. So this same type of situation is about to happen after the election. And I'm being 100% clear. Okay, I'm saying it does not matter who the fuck is going to win, Trump or Harris. We want Trump to win, but it doesn't fucking matter who the fuck is going to win. The numbers has been fluffed. The numbers have been fluffed in such a way that whoever's going to win next, I mean, they're going to have to deal with a shitload of things. What I feel bad because 100% I believe Trump is going to win, number one. When Trump wins, however, we're going to find out the Democrats have fucked up shit so badly in the last 4 years. It's going to take more than one term for Trump to get things back in order. As a matter of fact, it's going to be practically impossible. I would say it's going to take next 5 presidential terms to get things back on track with how Democrats have fucked things up, not just for United States of America, but for the entire world. Democrats have fucked things up in the last 4 years in such a bad way, it's going to take next 5 presidential terms just to get shit back on track. And if Democrats win again, wow, America is done. It is over in all the glory of all the financial companies, everything. Guys, we're living in some crazy fucking phenomenal times right now. And if you end up being on the wrong side of the market, oh shit. I mean, just as a trader, I mean, you got to live and pray for days like we're facing right now, where the whole market is brainwashed. There are people that are still buying calls. There are people that don't see any better divergence because they're so fucking brainwashed. The people just don't know simple math. And let me break down the simple math. I've recorded a brief video earlier as far as the charts, and hopefully you've already watched that. If not, you should go and rewatch that, because I'm talking about a few charts. But let me just, for the sake of this podcast, I'm going to just build the domino effect that's currently been developing. So the first thing is first, okay, bond market is fucked, okay? Despite of the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates to the magnitude of 0.5 point, all right? The highest probability the market should have sold the fuck off when Fed cut 0.5 point. That's like an emergency cut. You don't go and do, you don't do 0.25 point hikes and cuts for a decade, and then all of a sudden you do a half a point cut, man, that tells you, man, they're seeing some shit that's fucked. Or they're artificially trying to engineer a colossal collapse. So it's either one of the two, but the one thing is certain is the collapse is near. It is coming. It could be hours away, could be days away, guys. We're looking at the biggest storm in the financial markets in history. And if you miss it, you're gonna highly regret it. I don't know how else to say it. You will highly regret this moment in time where the markets are trading at all-time highs, at the highest motherfucking valuations in history. Okay, where there's so many problems around the world, where there's so many problems, where there's so many bear divergences on the charts. We can get fundamental about it. We can get technical about it. Okay, we can talk about the economic numbers. If I was to touch on anything recently, yesterday, we got two highly contradictory economic reports. One was the ADP report on the job situation, and another one was the GDP number. So the GDP number came way less than expected, and that didn't even get the market thinking, well, shit, what's going on here? Okay, so nobody really is trying to make the case for stagflation like we have been here at 13 Market Moves, and we are the truth. I don't know of any other YouTube channel. I don't know of any other Wall Street firm. Okay, now, we've been contacted by Wall Street firms. They've been trying to hire us for motherfucking years. I told them to go fuck themselves. That's the reality. So, if you want to come to truth, you come to 13 Market Moves. And the truth is this. We're in 1973, 1974, combined with 2007, 2008 transition, okay? And the 2007, 2008 economic drop, the way it transpired, the way it happens, you take that times 5x, 10x, that's exactly what you're about to see. So, and at this point, we're in a situation where it doesn't even fucking matter. I mean, the Fed can come out and they say, we're cutting rates to zero. And guess what? The market may temporarily respond higher, and then it's going to fucking collapse anyway. We're at that point of no fucking return. The Fed has fucked up in a major, major way. So let me break this down. For those of you, I'm speaking in general terms around, but let me tell you specifically what we're looking at. So DHI reports earnings, and they say, oh shit, fuck, we can't sell homes. Our inventory is climbing at an alarming rate. We can't sell any fucking homes. And like, if you know DHI, they don't sell like million, $2 million, $3 million homes. They sell like basic shit, like 200K, 500K homes. So if people can't afford to buy that, well, like, what do you think is going to happen to some of the other companies that sell a higher price ticket? Because that makes a huge difference on affordability as far as the monthly payment concerned, which the whole United States is fucking financed. Like, people are brainwashed. They think it's a good idea to finance a house for 30 years. That's a whole nother story and subject to discuss. But the point is, okay, when Fed cuts the rate half a point, you would think that would create and stimulate the demand for the housing market. But if you listen to the DHI earnings report, they say exactly the opposite. People won't even fucking buy a home right now, okay? And that normally happens with, well, let me just be 100% frank with you. The last time that happened was in 2007, 2008, right before one of the greatest, real estate collapses in history. And that collapse happened for some other reasons, such as some loose lending guidelines and so on. But guys, right now you're at the point where the whole case for the United States market has been the consumer is strong. The consumer is weak as fuck. Okay, if they're not buying homes with lower interest rates, and at the same time as DHI and some other home builders are crashing, you got Ford saying like, hey, we can't sell any fucking cars. Okay, if Ford cannot sell cars with lower interest rates and DHI cannot sell affordable housing with lower interest rates, what does that tell you? Well, that tells you that there is no such thing as a strong U.S. consumer. Maybe that is why you have companies like Estee Lauder, ticker EL, that is collapsing today. Now, we've told you this shit was going to collapse a year ago. Nobody wanted to hear it. We said the stock was trading above 250. We told you shit is going down to $10. Well, it hasn't hit $10 yet, but it is now officially at $60 today. So from 250 to $60 within the year. Guys, this is a pretty good fucking short, okay? So the point is, Estee Lauder represents a sort of a barometer for retail side. So if you take what has transpired in the market just in the last 72 hours, you take home builders, you take auto sales companies, you take cosmetic company like Estee Lauder, you put all of that together, that does not equate to a strong U.S. consumer. Shit is falling apart at the speed of light, okay? On top of that, you got normally when the market is facing a really strong disaster right in front of it, you see a spike in accumulation in companies like Humana, UNH, and we're seeing even those fuckers are collapsing. I mean, Humana officially is probably one of the worst years for Humana in years. UNH, ELV, I mean, the list goes on. You have some of the strongest biotechnology companies like REGN. Well, fuck, from 1,100 to 800 in just a matter of a couple of weeks. Guys, this was one of our greatest fucking trades. We've caught it. Because the company's so strong. It is so fucking good. It's just so hard to fucking believe that this thing can collapse 300 points. I mean, the stock is down 30% in 2 weeks without anything. I mean, you have some strong companies like that collapse in 30 points. You know this is not a fucking bull market, damn it. You have, I mean, LLY has been our greatest short for this year. I mean, go look at the chart of that. Does that look like a fucking bull market to you? So some people are going to argue, well, yeah, but guess what? I mean, you're talking about housing stocks breaking down when they have major catalysts to go higher, such as lower rates and the lower rate trajectory that's been promised by the Fed. Yet to see if it's going to be delivered. Probably may actually exceed expectations, but if it does, I think the stock market is going to go through the wildest collapse the financial history has ever seen. So a lot of things are happening that are fucking wild. The point is this, though. What are you doing as a trader? There's a lot of things that are happening. There are a lot of things that are brewing. Are you paying close attention to things that actually matter? Are you paying attention to the fact that, housing stocks, DHI, Lennar, DHI ticker, LEN ticker, KBH ticker, all of these stocks, despite of what is supposed to be a highly favorable environment for them, all these stocks are fucking collapsing. Okay, now to throw in, you got healthcare stocks that are collapsing, you got biotechnology stocks that are collapsing. Okay, the only things that have not collapsed yet are the technology stocks. And actually, that would not be a 100% true statement because guess what? Technology stocks are fucking collapsing. It just depends on which sector you're going to look at, which actually brings me to a whole nother subject is the way some of these big tech stocks have been reporting earnings. We're talking about, Facebook, Meta. We've said it. Like, if you're trading with me or any other coach here at 13 Mark, you were told that, look, Meta is going to get fucked. We don't know how big of a way it can get fucked. It can get fucked like 100 points lower. So as a result, the stock after earnings only drops 25 points. But the point is, it is way overdue for Meta to drop like 100 points. So right now, we're in the beginning of a massive, colossal drop in tech stocks like Meta, Apple, Microsoft. This is just the beginning. We told you for a few months now that Microsoft is a sick dog, while the rest of the Wall Street have told you what? Oh my God, this is the greatest AI play of all motherfucking time. Microsoft is going to hell. And what you're seeing today, down 20 points, is just the beginning of it. SMCI, we told you to screw that shit close to 1,300. It is at $30 today. Where the fuck have you been? Oh, let me guess. You were buying calls? Oh, motherfucker, you've been listening to all my videos. Like, this is the funniest shit in the world. People will call me and say, Leo, I love you. I listen to all your fucking videos. Please, man, trade with me, man. I know you got limited spots, but please take me. Pick me. I'm like, man, why should I pick you? Because, Leo, I'll follow the program. I'll do whatever. And it's the same motherfucker jump out of the first trade you give him. Like, that's just the craziest, wildest shit. People think they have what it takes to trade, but they're all fucking emotional. Look, it is embarrassing when a grown-ass man gives you a word that he will hold on a position, and an hour later he don't even have it no more because he happy to lock in $500 profit. This is just fucking embarrassing. It is embarrassing as hell. Be a fucking man. Okay, keep your word. Hold on to your fucking position. Okay, be strong enough to at least do that at the motherfucking market top when the market is about to fucking collapse. If you can't even do it now, man, forget it. You shouldn't even fucking be in the stock market, because if you will, the stock market is gonna bitch slap you every fucking time. Probably just like your girlfriend's bitch slapping you right now because you can't hold your ground. You can't tell her to shut the fuck up, okay, and give you a blowjob right now. Why? Because you don't have the fucking balls to do it. Okay? Because she's going to make you do dishes tonight. Okay? Well, it's in your power, okay, to be getting a blowjob tonight instead of doing the dishes. But yet, it takes a certain character to be able to pull that off. And you just don't fucking have it. So, and that's why you can't beat the market. And that's why you're getting bit slapped by the market. So, you know, it all starts with you, okay? Grow a set of balls, okay? Be better than what you're fucking at right now. So, guys, I got to jump off. I got to put some trades right now, so I'm going to jump off. If you care about watching or listening to the part 2 of this message, guys, it's a big message. I want you to take certain action that's going to lead you to you doing substantially better in your trading and in your personal life. You don't want to miss that. Listen to part 2. Let's fucking roll.